It's no coincidence that you're here right now. This very moment holds a key that could unlock a truth you've been searching for, whether you realize it or not. January 3rd, 2025. The moon will enter a phase so powerful, so transformative, that it has the potential to shift the course of your life forever. Yes, forever. You may feel it already. A stirring, a pull, an unshakable sense that something is about to happen. This isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a cosmic turning point. And the choices you make in the next 24 hours will ripple through every aspect of your existence. Think about that for a moment. Every single aspect. Why is this phase different? Why does it matter so deeply? The answers are not just written in the stars, they're written in you. Stay with me. Everything will make sense soon. On January 3rd, 2025, the moon will enter a phase unlike any other, a rare alignment of celestial forces that occurs only once in a generation. Imagine this: the universe itself, vast and infinite, pausing for just a moment. It's as if the cosmos is holding its breath, waiting for us to listen, to feel, to act. This phase, known as the lunar awakening, represents a convergence of energies, both cosmic and deeply personal. The moon, our silent guardian in the night sky, reflects the inner workings of our soul. In this particular alignment, its energy intensifies, magnifying the emotions we've buried, the dreams we've deferred, and the truths we've ignored. Symbolically, this phase is about illumination. The light of the moon will pierce through the veils of doubt and fear, casting shadows on what no longer serves you. It's a time to confront the past, embrace clarity, and make way for profound transformation. What does this mean for you? Emotionally, you might feel heightened sensitivity, a stirring within, an urgency to make changes you've been avoiding. Energetically, it's a reset button, a chance to align with the higher vibrations of purpose, love, and growth. Why now? Because the universe knows you're ready. Ready to evolve, ready to awaken, ready to change everything. You might feel it already, that restless energy bubbling under the surface, a sense that something isn't quite right, or maybe that something extraordinary is just out of reach. Let me tell you this: you are not alone. These feelings, these whispers of change, are the universe's way of preparing you for what's to come. It's okay to feel uncertain, to feel overwhelmed. This is a sign that you're on the brink of something remarkable. Take a moment and breathe. Close your eyes if you can, and think about where you are in your life right now. Are you truly happy? Do you wake up each morning with a sense of purpose, or is there a nagging emptiness you can't quite define? We all carry something: doubts, regrets, unspoken fears. Maybe you've been questioning your relationships, wondering if the people around you truly see and support the real you. Maybe it's your habits, those small, seemingly insignificant choices that slowly shape your destiny. Or perhaps it's your dreams, the ones you set aside because life got in the way. Let's pause here for a moment. Imagine your life as a garden. Every thought, every action, every relationship is a seed you plant. Some grow into beautiful flowers, others into stubborn weeds. Now ask yourself, what have you been nurturing? Are there weeds choking the life out of your potential? The energy of this moon phase doesn't just illuminate the answers, it empowers you to take action. It's a rare moment when the universe aligns in your favor, urging you to clear out what no longer serves you and make room for growth. Think about the habits you've clung to, even when they no longer bring you joy. Think about the people in your life, Are they helping you bloom, or are they draining your light? It's easy to get caught up in the routine, to settle for what's familiar, even when it's not fulfilling. But here's the truth. Comfort zones are illusions. They keep you safe, yes, but they also keep you stagnant. And deep down, you know that. Have you ever noticed how the moon's phases mirror our own lives? The waxing crescent is a time of growth and intention, much like the spark of a new idea or relationship. The full moon is a culmination, a moment of clarity when everything comes into focus. And then there's the waning phase, a time to let go, to release what no longer serves you. This cycle, so simple yet profound, teaches us that nothing is permanent. Everything changes. And so must we. So, what is the moon trying to show you right now? What have you been holding on to that you need to release? What dreams have you buried that are begging to be revived? Let me share a story. There was a man who spent his entire life chasing security. He worked tirelessly, built a successful career, and surrounded himself with people who praised him. Yet every night, he felt empty, as if something was missing. It wasn't until he lost everything, a job, a relationship, his sense of control, that he realized what he had truly been missing: himself. He had spent so much time trying to fit into others' expectations that he forgot to nurture his own soul. Maybe you see a part of yourself in that story. Maybe you've been chasing something: success, approval, perfection, thinking it will fill the void. But what if the answer isn't out there? What if it's within you, waiting for you to pay attention? This moon phase is a call to action. It's not just a moment of reflection. It's a moment of power. It's your chance to break free from the patterns that have been holding you back and step into the life you're meant to live. But change is not easy. It requires courage. The courage to face your fears, to confront your doubts, to let go of what feels safe but stifling. It's okay to feel scared. Fear is natural. But remember, fear is also a sign that you're standing at the edge of something new, something transformative. So, I ask you again, what is it that you truly want? Not what others expect of you, not what you think you should want, but what your soul craves. Take a moment to reflect on this. Write it down if you need to. Be honest with yourself. Now think about one small step you can take to move closer to that vision. Maybe it's setting boundaries with someone who drains your energy. Maybe it's dedicating just 10 minutes a day to a passion you've been neglecting. Maybe it's as simple as saying, "I deserve better," and believing it. The beauty of this moon phase is that it doesn't demand perfection. It doesn't ask you to have everything figured out. It only asks you to start, to take that first small, courageous step toward the life you deserve. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. The universe is with you, guiding you, rooting for you. So, trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that this moment, this sacred, fleeting moment, is exactly what you need to transform everything. Let's move forward together. By now, you've felt the stirrings of change, that deep, undeniable call to transform. But awareness is only the beginning. True transformation requires action, a series of small, intentional steps that align your outer life with your inner truth. Think of this as planting seeds in fertile soil. Each action you take is a seed that will grow into something extraordinary. Before you can move forward, you need to understand where you are. Take a moment to stop and truly assess your life. Journaling is one of the most powerful tools for this. Grab a notebook and write down everything that comes to mind: your dreams, your fears, your triumphs, and your regrets. Don't censor yourself. Let your soul speak freely. Imagine your journal as a mirror, not the kind you use to check your appearance, but one that reflects your inner world. What does it show you? Are there patterns in your thoughts, emotions you've been avoiding, or dreams you've let slip away? This exercise isn't about judgment. It's about clarity. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Once you've reflected, it's time to let go. Think of it this way. You can't carry a suitcase full of old, unnecessary items and expect to pick up new treasures along the way. What are you holding on to that's weighing you down? Is it a toxic relationship, a habit that drains your energy, a grudge that eats away at your peace? Letting go isn't always easy, but it's necessary. Start small. Write down one thing you're ready to release, and then find a symbolic way to let it go. You might write it on a piece of paper and burn it, safely of course, or you might release it during a quiet moment of meditation, imagining it dissolving like smoke into the air. The energy of this moon phase is perfect for setting intentions. But this isn't about making vague resolutions or creating a list of goals you'll forget in a month. This is about aligning your actions with your higher self. Close your eyes and imagine the life you want to live. Be specific. What does your day look like? How do you feel? Who is with you? Now, translate that vision into 3 clear intentions for the coming weeks. Maybe it's, I will prioritize my health, or I will only surround myself with people who uplift me. Write these intentions down and keep them somewhere you'll see them every day. The moon is more than a celestial body. It's a guide, a symbol of intuition and emotion. Use this phase to connect with its energy. Spend a few moments outside, under the night sky. Breathe deeply and feel the moon's light on your skin. Imagine it filling you with calm, clarity, and courage. If you can't be outside, light a candle or sit by a window. The key is to create a space where you feel connected to the moon, to the universe, and to yourself. Use this time to meditate. Visualize your intentions or simply sit in quiet reflection. Finally, trust yourself. The moon's energy will amplify your intuition, making it easier to hear that quiet, inner voice, guiding you toward what's right. Pay attention to the signs around you, the gut feelings, the coincidences that aren't really coincidences at all. This is your time to act. Send that message you've been hesitating to send. Take the leap you've been afraid of. Start the project you've been putting off. Each action, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you're meant to live. Now that you've begun reflecting, releasing, and setting intentions, it's time to focus on nurturing these seeds of change. The journey doesn't end with planning. It truly begins with consistent action, day by day, moment by moment. Gratitude is like sunlight for the seeds you've planted. It's a powerful force that shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from fear to love. Every day, take a moment to acknowledge what you're grateful for. Start small. The warmth of your morning coffee, the kindness of a stranger, the way the sunlight filters through your window. Gratitude isn't just about listing things, it's about feeling it. Close your eyes and let the feeling of gratitude wash over you. Imagine it as a golden light filling your heart and radiating outward. This practice will not only lift your spirits, but also attract more of what you appreciate into your life. The moon follows a routine, a cycle of waxing and waning, light and shadow. You too can benefit from rhythm and structure in your daily life. Create a sacred routine that aligns with your intentions. This doesn't have to be complicated. Begin each day by revisiting your intentions. Say them aloud, visualize them, and feel their truth. as if they're already part of your reality. Pause for a moment during the day to ask yourself, am I acting in alignment with my intentions? Adjust as needed. End your day with a quiet moment of gratitude and reflection. What did you do well? What could you improve? Think of these practices as anchors, grounding you in the midst of life's chaos. Transformation isn't all light and positivity. It's also about facing your shadows, the parts of yourself you've been afraid to confront. The moon, after all, is both light and darkness. Just as its shadow phases are essential to its cycle, your own shadows hold wisdom and power. Take a brave step and ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What limiting beliefs are holding me back? Write these down, not to dwell on them, but to understand them. Recognizing your fears and doubts is the first step to releasing their hold on you. Transformation is challenging, and it's not something you need to face alone. Surround yourself with people, environments, and resources that uplift and inspire you. Seek out friends who encourage your growth, spaces that spark joy, and content that feeds your mind and soul. If there are relationships or influences in your life that feel draining or toxic, this is your moment to step back. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Protect your energy as fiercely as you would protect a cherished treasure. It's the foundation of your growth. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate it. Did you meditate for 5 minutes today? Celebrate. Did you say no to something that didn't align with your values? Celebrate. These small wins build momentum, reinforcing your progress and keeping you motivated. Think of a child learning to walk. Every stumble is met with encouragement, every step with applause. Treat yourself with that same kindness and enthusiasm. You're learning to walk a new path, one step at a time. As you move forward, remember that transformation isn't a straight line. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when the old ways feel tempting. That's okay. Growth is a cycle, not a sprint. Each phase of the moon reminds us of this truth. There's beauty in every part of the journey. This moment, right here, is your chance to step into alignment with the life you've always wanted. The energy of the moon is with you, and so is the power within you. Now let's make it happen. Imagine this moment as the crescendo of a symphony, where every note, every beat, every vibration reaches its peak. The universe, in all its vast and intricate design, has brought you to this very point, not by accident, but by intention. This is your turning point, the moment when the path you choose will ripple out into every part of your life. Think about it. The moon's phases have cycled endlessly, yet this phase, carries a unique energy. It's as though the universe is whispering directly to you, are you ready? Ready to release what's held you back? Ready to embrace the life that's been waiting for you? Ready to say yes to the fullness of your potential? Pause and feel it. That quickening in your chest, the tingle on your skin, the silent electric hum in the air. It's the energy of transformation. You've been waiting for a sign, a moment of clarity, a push to take that first bold step. This is it. This isn't just another January. This isn't just another moon phase. This is a divine alignment of forces, a rare confluence of energy that amplifies your ability to create, to grow, to become. It's the universe's way of saying, everything you need is already within you. You may have doubted yourself. You may have felt unworthy or unsure, but let this moment remind you. The very fact that you're here, listening, means you're ready. You have the strength, to face your fears, the courage to pursue your dreams, and the wisdom to make choices that honor your highest self. Think about the stories you've heard of people who've transformed their lives. They all began in a single moment of decision. Not when everything was perfect, but when they chose to believe that they could create something better. That same choice lies before you now. The moon's light is a mirror, reflecting not just the night sky, but the truth of your soul. What do you see? What do you want to become? This is your invitation to dream bigger, to love deeper, to live freer. The question is, will you accept? If you've ever felt stuck, this is your chance to move. If you've ever felt lost, this is your guide back to yourself. If you've ever felt small, this is your moment to claim your power. The moon, with its gentle yet commanding glow, is a reminder that even in darkness, there is light. Even in uncertainty, there is hope. And even in the smallest of beginnings, there is the potential for greatness. This is your turning point. The past is behind you. The future is unwritten, and the present is yours to shape. Will you step forward into the life you've always dreamed of? Or will you let this moment pass you by? Here's the challenge. Take one bold action today. Just one. It could be a step toward your dreams, a decision to let go of something that no longer serves you, or a commitment to show up for yourself in a way you never have before. Because this moment, this turning point, isn't just about the moon or the universe. It's about you, your power, your potential, your willingness to say yes to the life you've been waiting for. As we draw this journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've uncovered. This is not just a conversation about the moon, the stars, or cosmic alignments. It's a call to action, a reminder of your power, and an invitation to transform. The January 3rd, 2025 moon phase isn't just a celestial event. It's a mirror held up to your life, asking you to see what needs to change and what deserves to grow. It's a chance to leave behind the weight of what no longer serves you and to step boldly into the person you're destined to become. This moment is urgent, not because time is running out, but because the energy is ripe for change. The universe has aligned in such a way that transformation is not just possible. It's inevitable if you choose to embrace it. But you must act. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to harness this rare energy. So, let's pause and ask the important questions. What will you carry forward into 2025? What dreams, values, or aspirations will you nurture and protect? And just as importantly, what will you leave behind? Old fears, toxic relationships, habits that no longer align with who you are becoming? These are not rhetorical questions. Take a moment to answer them for yourself. Write them down, if you can. Let the act of putting pen to paper be your first step in claiming your transformation. Think back to everything we've discussed: the reflection, the release, the intentions, the sacred routines, and the bold actions. These are not just ideas. They are tools, waiting for you to use them. They are the keys to unlocking the life you've always known was possible. Now, imagine this. It's December 31st, 2025. You're sitting quietly, reflecting on the year that's passed. What do you want to feel in that moment? Pride, peace, gratitude? Let that vision guide you now. Let it pull you toward the choices that will make it a reality. But remember, you're not alone in this journey. This community, this space, is here for you. We are all seekers, striving to align with the best versions of ourselves. And together, We can achieve so much more than we ever could alone. If this message resonated with you, if you felt a spark of hope, clarity, or determination, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Share it with someone who might need this reminder as much as you did. Subscribe to this channel and join our growing community of dreamers, doers, and seekers. When you subscribe, you're not just clicking a button, you're making a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to the journey ahead. You're saying, yes, I'm ready to step into my power. Yes, I'm ready to create a life I love. And don't stop there. Leave a comment below and tell us, what are you letting go of? What are you carrying forward into 2025? Your words might inspire someone else, someone who's standing at the same crossroads you were at just moments ago. This is a space for connection, for support, for transformation. Let's make it a space where we lift each other up, where we share our struggles and our victories, where we remind each other that we're never alone on this journey. And as we look to the future, there's so much more to explore. Next week, we'll dive into the secrets of the first new moon of 2025, a powerful moment that holds the key to unlocking your deepest dreams. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember this: the moon's light is your light, its cycles are your cycles, and its power is your power. Use it. Embrace it. Let it guide you toward the life you were meant to live. You've got this. The universe believes in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself. See you next week, fellow seeker. Let's keep walking this path together.